Life sometimes tests people in strange ways. Occasionally, people appear around us who want to deceive, hurt, or use us. Their intentions may remain invisible for a short time, but according to Stoic philosophy, every action has its consequence. In other words, good and bad deeds eventually receive their response. Sometimes we don't see how they face the results, but life's own justice gradually restores balance. This is not a mere coincidence. It is the natural order of the universe. No matter how hard they try, their ill intentions eventually return to them. In this video, we will show you 7 key signs that these people are starting to face the consequences of their actions in your life. By recognizing these signs, you can keep your life calm and balanced while protecting yourself from harmful energy around you. If you encounter such people in your life, watch this video until the end. And remember, if you find this video valuable, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it with your friends. It is never too late to pay attention to your actions and understand the intentions of others. Sometimes in life, we notice that a person seems to disrupt everything, but after some time, we see that their plans don't go as expected. Their actions fail, and even small issues turn into big problems. This is not just a coincidence. In reality, life's justice slowly sets everything right. This is the first sign. People with bad intentions often struggle to manage their own plans while trying to harm others. Everything becomes chaotic for them. Unexpected obstacles appear at work. Misunderstandings create tension in personal life. Every lie, every deception returns to affect their own life. According to Stoic philosophy, the world is built on balance. Every wrong action eventually finds its reflection. For example, if someone shows ill intentions toward you but cannot directly harm you, they start to face small yet persistent problems in their own life. Their projects at work fail, tensions arise in relationships, and even minor daily misunderstandings drain their energy. This chaos acts as a kind of correction mechanism of the universe. Imagine every morning they go to work, but their plans are disrupted. They want peace at home, yet small arguments make life difficult. No matter how hard they try, the natural flow of life does not let them be calm. At this point, they begin to experience the consequences of their own actions. The Stoics say that we cannot control everything, but we can observe the results of actions. This chaos, in fact, serves as a warning. The people with bad intentions around you are beginning to feel the return of the energy they have created. We can remain calm as observers, but they are already confronting the results of their lives. This sign also teaches us a lesson. There is balance and justice in life. If someone trying to harm you is already facing problems, know that life is restoring its balance for them. You, on the other hand, maintain calm, preserve your energy, avoid unnecessary stress, and do not lose your place in the flow of life. So, the next time you notice that the life of someone with ill intentions seems chaotic, don't be alarmed. This is a sign that life itself is restoring its order. Every harmful action they have taken is finding its consequences in their own life. Meanwhile, by staying calm and balanced, you are preserving your own inner energy. The second sign is that they begin to show their true face. In life, people sometimes present themselves one way while actually harboring completely different thoughts and intentions. Someone who seems kind and friendly toward others may secretly play double games, lie, or have hidden plans. But life has its own justice, and over time, everything comes to light. According to Stoic philosophy, lies and ill intentions cannot remain hidden forever. They eventually reveal themselves openly. If someone who tried to harm you had hidden motives, now you begin to see them. These moments may start with small, unexpected signs, a word, a gesture, or a subtle behavior that reveals their true nature. Later, old plans, hidden intentions, and lies become fully visible. Karma, in this way, restores balance in life and reveals the real character of each person. Think about a friend or colleague who always seemed pleasant, but secretly planned to deceive or manipulate you. At first, you may not notice it, but over time, small signs appear: false information, broken promises, inconsistencies in their actions. These are not coincidences. They are the universe's way of restoring balance. This sign also teaches us an important lesson. It is essential to stay attentive and try to see the intentions of others. When the true nature of a person is revealed, we already understand what we are facing and can begin protecting our energy. You can remain calm and continue your life without losing your inner balance, because their ill intentions are now clearly exposed. Stoic philosophy. teaches that while we can make judgments based on someone's outward actions, their true nature reveals itself over time. Karma acts as a tool here. The natural laws of life are at work, and every lie, every hidden intention eventually manifests. You simply observe this process. Without doing anything, you can watch the results of their actions unfold. When people reveal their true selves, it is a sign that balance is being restored in their life. This is your opportunity to maintain calm and use your energy only for yourself. If you pay close attention, you will notice that every exposed lie and every revealed hidden intention is a lesson the universe gives you and those around you. The third sign is that ill-intentioned people gradually begin to become isolated in their lives. If they once had friends, colleagues, and close ones around them, now these people start distancing themselves. This isolation is not a coincidence. It is a sign that life and the universe are restoring their balance. Imagine someone showing ill intentions toward you or others. At first, these intentions remain hidden. People believe they are well-meaning, befriend them, and support them at work. But over time, hidden lies, manipulations, and deceptions are revealed. People naturally respond to this energy. When they sense harmful intentions, they step away. This process may be slow, but it is inevitable. Friends reduce contact, colleagues step back. Even family members begin to approach them with caution. According to Stoic philosophy, the laws of life show the consequences of every action. No matter how hard the ill-intentioned person tries, their energy dissipates and tension and obstacles increase in their life. This isolation happens both externally and internally. Externally, people distance themselves. Internally, the person faces the results of their choices. Stress, confusion, and loneliness become part of their life. Karma, or life's natural justice, is at work here. You can observe this process calmly because it is not your result. It is theirs. You can continue your life without losing inner balance. Their isolation allows you to preserve your energy. You no longer engage with their manipulations or ill intentions. You simply watch quietly as life restores order. For example, at work, someone may act against you behind your back, trying to create obstacles. At first it goes unnoticed, but over time, colleagues see the negative effects of their behavior and stop trusting them. Eventually they become isolated at work, have fewer opportunities to participate in projects, and lose credibility. Life itself is sending its message. Remember, the best way to reduce the influence of others and protect your energy is to remain calm. Karma, or life's justice, is already at work. Ill-intentioned people become isolated. Balance is restored, and you grow stronger by maintaining your calm. This sign also teaches us a lesson: directing our energy wisely, not engaging with others' negativity, and preserving inner peace is the greatest gain in life. The balance in each isolated person's life gradually returns, and you benefit from the process simply as an observer. The fourth sign is that the plans of ill-intentioned people often end in failure. As a reflection of life's balance, everything around them seems to go awry. Their work stalls, projects fail, and unexpected obstacles appear in their personal lives. According to Stoic philosophy, this is life and nature delivering their own justice. Imagine someone plotting to harm, deceive, or manipulate others. At first, everything may seem to go according to plan, but over time, small problems begin. Delays in work projects, important meetings are cancelled, tensions arise in relationships. These failures are not mere coincidences. They are signs that the universe is restoring balance. No matter how hard the ill-intentioned person tries, life puts obstacles in their path. Things do not go as planned, people do not trust them, and opportunities are taken away one by one. Every failure is the result of their past actions. Stoic philosophy teaches us that life mirrors our deeds. So if someone who tried to harm you is now facing failure, know that life is delivering justice for them. At this stage, their inner world also becomes chaotic. Failures are not just external events. They create internal anxiety, stress, and regret. They feel the consequences of their mistakes and ill intentions in every step. No matter how hard they work, they lose energy and time. They begin to criticize themselves and experience inner dissatisfaction. This sign also teaches us a lesson. Staying calm, managing your energy wisely, and not getting entangled in the negative actions of others is crucial. Your calmness does not change their failures, but it preserves your inner balance. Life's justice works on its own, ill-intentioned. People face the consequences of their failed plans. Remember, every failure is a lesson. Every loss, every obstacle is the result of their own actions. You simply observe quietly, protect your inner peace, and use your energy only for your own growth and happiness. This is one of the core principles of Stoic philosophy. The negative actions of others should not disturb you. Everything has its natural course. If ill-intentioned people start facing the consequences of their actions, not only externally but also internally, this becomes the fifth sign. Now, life is not just creating obstacles. Their conscience and inner world gradually restore balance. Every lie, every deceit, every ill intention eventually reflects back. This is life's natural justice according to Stoicism. Think about someone working hard to deceive, manipulate, or use others. At first, these actions may seem successful. However, over time, inner unease and conscience begin to surface. They start feeling the results of their mistakes. They lose sleep at night, feel indecision and anxiety throughout the day. These feelings are not coincidences. They are a sign that life is restoring balance. According to Stoic philosophy, inner peace is the most important protective tool for a person. When a person feels conscience-driven discomfort, life's balance is already at work. This process can also affect their external environment. Tension in relationships, misunderstandings at work, conflicts with family and friends. However, it does not affect your life. By staying calm, you preserve your energy, and their inner turmoil remains theirs alone. For example, a colleague secretly schemes against you. At first, you do not notice, and they appear successful. But over time, they begin to feel the consequences of their actions internally. Conscience affects their daily behavior. Stress and tension become noticeable in every step. Every failed plan or wrong decision increases their inner discomfort. In this way, life delivers its justice. This stage also teaches you a lesson. Do not waste your energy on the negative actions of others. Their inner turmoil belongs to them. You can remain calm and simply observe. Life's natural justice is at work, and every harmful action returns to its owner. Your inner balance remains intact. Another aspect of this process is that, as they become more aware of the results of their actions, they may sometimes try to change and correct themselves. However, this is purely their internal effort. It happens as part of their life, without affecting you. By staying calm, you focus your energy only on your own growth, happiness, and goals. Yes, life works with its own justice, and every ill intention returns to its owner. Stoic philosophy teaches us that the negative actions of others should not disturb you. Everything naturally finds its outcome, and by staying calm, you remain strong. The sixth sign is that ill-intentioned people often repeat the same mistakes over and over. In other words, despite every obstacle and failure we have already seen, they continue to act in the same way. This is life, and the universe giving them a lesson. Every action has consequences, and a path is shown for them to learn. Imagine someone working hard to deceive, manipulate, or use others. The first time they fail, it may seem like they have learned from their mistakes. However, over time, they repeat the same error. They tell the same lies, carry out the same manipulations, and repeat the same wrongful actions. According to Stoic philosophy, every mistake is a lesson, and every consequence is an experience. A person who does not properly learn from the experience ends up reliving these lessons. This behavior can be clearly observed at work or in personal life. For example, someone repeatedly sabotages projects, tries to mislead colleagues, and faces the same outcome each time. Projects fail, people do not trust them, yet they continue the same actions. This is the universe sending them a message: learn, or you will experience the consequences again. At the same time, this serves as a signal for you. By staying calm, you can watch them repeat the same mistakes without being affected. Their every step does not disturb you, but you can observe the consequences of their actions. This also allows you to maintain your inner balance. According to Stoic philosophy, every consequence and every experience guides a person back onto their path. As ill-intentioned people repeat the same mistakes, life teaches them lessons. Until they learn these lessons properly, they face the same outcomes repeatedly. This is the universe's way of restoring balance in their life. Sometimes this stage can even appear comical. The repetition of the same mistakes may surprise others or even create humorous situations. Yet in reality, it is a serious lesson. Every wrongful action finds its reflection. By remaining calm, you benefit from this process purely as an observer. The repetition of the same mistakes is part of restoring balance in their life. By staying calm, you preserve your energy. Do not engage with the negative actions of others, and focus solely on your own growth. Life's justice works naturally, Every action finds its response, and every mistake eventually forces them to learn a lesson. Finally, the seventh sign is that the clearest indicator that karma is at work is your inner state. You no longer suffer because of their actions and ill intentions. You are calm, balanced, and do not absorb the energies that disturb your life. This is a result of Stoic philosophy. The negative actions of others should not affect you, because everything naturally finds its own outcome. Think about it. Once, someone tried to harm you, manipulate you, and you felt stress and anxiety because of their actions. But now, over time, you simply observe the consequences of their actions. Their plans fail. Misfortunes occur, and they feel isolation and discomfort. You, however, remain calm and preserve your inner energy. According to Stoic philosophy, silence and calmness are strength. Trusting in life's justice and not engaging with another's ill intentions is the wisest path. You no longer try to change their mistakes. You simply observe how life continues to restore balance. This observation fills you with inner peace and serenity. Silence is not just about staying wordless. It is also about being emotionally calm. You no longer expend your energy on their lies, manipulations, and ill intentions. This stage is also a form of inner freedom. Witnessing the consequences of their actions does not stress you. On the contrary, it allows you to understand and accept the balance of life. For example, in the past, a colleague may have manipulated you, or a friend may have tried to deceive you. You felt upset or even angry about these events. But now, over time, you observe the results of their actions. Failures, isolation, and inner unrest follow them at every step. Sometimes they do not even know what to do next. Meanwhile, you calmly focus on your own work, directing your energy and attention only toward your personal growth. This is the power and result of Stoic thinking. Silence, calmness, and inner balance are your greatest strength. Karma is already at work. Their actions find their consequences, while you continue your life undisturbed, remaining serene. Remember, the greatest indicator is you. Despite the actions of others, staying calm, preserving inner balance, and directing your energy wisely is the greatest gift both Stoic philosophy and the natural laws of life can give you. You are now free and at peace. So as we have seen, life and karma have their own laws. No matter how hard ill-intentioned people try, every action meets its consequence. Failures, isolation, inner unrest, and the repetition of the same mistakes restore balance in their lives. Meanwhile, by staying calm, you protect your inner energy and do not get entangled in the negative actions of others. That is why it is important to accept that life is fair. It may take time, but justice will be served. All you need to do is be patient and focus on your own path. The other outcomes will become clear to you over time. Thank you for watching until the end. If you found this video valuable, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates. I wish each of you to maintain inner calm and find balance in life. Remember, life's justice is at work. You just stay calm and see that everything unfolds as it should. See you in the next video.